So hi guys, today I'm going to answer the activity the Packet Tracer in Chapter 6 entitled Skill Integration Challenge. So there is a addressing table which has device interface, IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. So other has don't have default gateway, so I think I'm going to add that in this. So in the device, so for this one, for the objectives, the first one is finish the network documentation and perform basic device configuration on a router and a switch. Then verify connectivity and troubleshoot any issues. So the scenario, your network manager is impressed with your performance in your job as a LAN technician, so she would like you to demonstrate your ability to configure a router connecting two LANs. Your tasks include configuring basic settings on a router and a switch using the Cisco IOS. You will then verify your configurations as well as configurations on existing devices by testing end-to-end connectivity. So the requirements provide the missing information at the addressing table, name the router RTA and the second switch ASW2. You will not able to access ASW1. So can't access to this. This is locked. So yeah. So use Cisco as the user exec password all lines. To all the lines, I will use to password the Cisco. Then to use class as a privileged exec password. So class for the password, and then is encrypt all plain text password, configure an appropriate banner, configure addressing for all devices according to the addressing table. So I'm going to configure this according to this addressing table. Then document interfaces with description including ASW2 VLAN 1 interface. And save your configurations. Verify connectivity between all devices. Devices should be able to ping any other devices. Troubleshoot and document any issues. Implement the solutions necessary to enable and verify full end-to-end connectivity. So first, I'm going to this one, RTA, CLI. So going to put the enable and then configuration terminal or can type config key. And then for the host name, R RTA. So I'm going to type that RTA. Then I'm going to um, put the line console 0. And it says here that I'm going to write Cisco as a password for the line. So password Cisco and then log in and exit. And I think for another line BTY 015, I'm going to put again the Cisco as the password of this one. So and then log in and exit. Now that I already put the Cisco password, use class as a privileged exit mode. So I'm going to, for the enable secret, the password, I'm going to put class for the secret password. So yeah, and then encrypt all plain text password. So I'm going to type service password encryption to encrypt the all the plain text password. And then I'm going to configure an appropriate banner. So for the banner, MOPD, I'm going to type warning. Then I'm going now to configure addressing for all devices according to addressing table. So this one, going to put this. So interface. Interface gigabit 00. You can put gigabit Ethernet or G00. I forgot the R. So yeah, then enter and then IP address, which is the IP address of this G00. So this one, going to put that one. So 10.10.10.1, and don't forget to put the subnet mask 0.0. Then no shutdown. And then exit. And for the other gigabit, again interface, then G01, then IP address. I'm going to put the 10.10.10.11.11.1 and the subnet mask, and then no shutdown again, then exit and write to save. So to copy the startup configuration mode, so it's now okay. Then we're going to the ASW2 because the ASW1 is locked. So I'm going to type again the enable config terminal. Now I'm going to write the host name, which is the ASW2. Then the line console 0, and then for the password is again the Cisco, and log in, then exit, and going to write again the line BTY015, then password is Cisco again, then log in and exit. So then I'm going to put the exact password, enable secret, then class. Then I'm going to encrypt all appropriate all plain text password service password encryption. Then going to put the VLAN 1 of the ASW2. So interface VLAN 1. Then the IP address of that IP address is of the ASW2 is this one. I'm going to put that in IP address 10.10.11.100. Then don't forget to write again the subnet mask 0. Then description. So for the description, I'm going to write including the ASLW and VLAN 1. This so going to write this one. This interface VLAN 1 is in ASW2. So that's going to be the description, and then I'm going to write the IP default gateway, which is the IP default gateway, which is the IP default gateway of this is this one. So yeah, it's this one. So I'm going to put this one. So 10.10.11.1. Then end, then right, then it's okay. So now let's check. Now I'm going to um verify the connectivity between all devices. I'm going to first put the IP address, the default gateway, because the IP address already in this one. So this is for the user 3. So this ready in the IP address. So I'm going to put the default gateway. So for the default gateway of this, for the default gateway, um so this one, so it's going to be, so the default gateway of this is this. It's going to be 10.10.11.1. So that one. And then for this one, default gateway is again 10.10.11.1. For this one, again, it's in this, so it's 10.10.10.1. So yeah, and this one is again, so in this one it's 10.10.10.1. So it's 90. So I think there's a problem. So for this one, so the IP address of this one is user 4. So it should be this, because this is for the other switch. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, it's correct. So I hope you guys learned something in this um Packet Tracer chapter 6, and thank you guys for watching.